The clock on the wall is a thief in the night, stealing the hours and killing the light. I've been staring at your name for an hour or two, fighting the ghost of the version of you. The room is so quiet, I can hear my own heart, wondering why we ever drifted apart. My finger is hovering over the call, waiting for pride or for reason to fall. I know that I shouldn't, I know that it's late, I know that I'm tempting a dangerous fate. But the silence is heavy and the whiskey is sweet, and I'm missing the way that you made me complete. Are you sleeping alone? Are you wide awake too? Are you wishing for me like I'm wishing for you? One little touch and the signal goes through, breaking the peace that I struggle to do. It's the 2 a.m. phone call, the one I shouldn't make, the bridge that I'm crossing, the heart that I'll break. It's the middle of nowhere, the edge of the line, searching for pieces of what once was mine. Is it love? Is it lonely? Is it just a regret? And the 2 a.m. phone call, I haven't left yet. I remember the sound of your voice in the dark, the way that a whisper could light up a spark. Now I'm just dialing the number of stone, feeling 1,000 miles deep in my phone. Maybe you'll answer and say you're okay, maybe you'll tell me to just go away. But the maybe is better than living with no. So I'm holding the line and I'm letting it go. It's the 2 a.m. phone call, the one I shouldn't make, the bridge that I'm crossing, the heart that I'll break. It's the middle of nowhere, the edge of the line, searching for pieces of what once was mine. Is it love? Is it lonely? Is it just a regret? And the 2 a.m. phone call, I haven't left yet. Ring, ring, ring. The tension is pulling me under the waves. Ring, ring, is this the closure my memory craves? I'm standing on the ledge of a hello, afraid of the truth, but I can't let go. Don't let it go to voicemail, don't let the signal fail. 3 rings in and I'm losing my nerve, getting the silence that I probably deserve. But then there's a click and the static gets loud. I'm lost in a haze, I'm lost in a cloud. And then I hear, hey, and my world stops spinning. Is this the end or just the beginning? The sun's gonna rise in a couple of hours, but right now the night and the secrets are ours. It was the 2 a.m. phone call, the one I had to make, the risk I was taking, the heart that might break. We're in the middle of nowhere, at the end of the line, finding the pieces of what once was mine. It's love and it's lonely and it's finally real. The 2 a.m. phone call is how I still feel. Don't hang up, not yet, just stay on the line. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. The glitter's on the floor like falling stars in the dust. The gold on the ceiling is starting to turn into rust. I'm sitting on the steps with the jacket draped over my knees, listening to the wind as it whispers through the city trees. The crowd was an ocean and I was just trying to swim, but the tide went out and the lights are starting to dim. There's a half-empty glass and a ringing inside of my head. counting all the things that I should have and shouldn't have said. And this is the after party, where the truth begins to show, where the secrets come out when there's nowhere left to go. We spent the whole night running, chasing after the sun, but nobody ever tells you what happens when the party's done. Yeah, it's just me and the silence, dancing in the gray, waiting for the morning to wash the neon away. I check my phone, but the screen is just a hollow glow. I've got 50 new names, but nobody I actually know. We were screaming our lyrics, we were losing our minds in the heat. Now we're just shadows walking home on a lonely street. I remember the laughter, I remember the way the floor shook, but it feels like a chapter I read in a different book. The smoke is clearing out and the air is starting to bite. I'm looking for a reason to say that I'm doing alright. In the after party, where the truth begins to show, where the secrets come out when there's nowhere left to go. We spent the whole night running, chasing after the sun, but nobody ever tells you what happens when the party's done. Yeah, it's just me and the silence, dancing in the gray, waiting for the morning to wash the neon away. Is it lonely, or is it finally quiet after the storm and the soul-crushing riot? I'm taking off the mask, I'm letting go of the pose. This is the only part of the story that everyone knows, but nobody sings about. Nobody screams about the moment when the music dies out. I see a sunrise breaking over the edge of the roof. It's cold and it's honest, it's the only lingering proof that we survived the night, that we made it through the fire. Even if we're tired, even if we're down to the wire, I'll walk to the station, I'll buy a ticket for home. A king of the wreck is sitting on a velvet throne. The party was a dream, but the morning is finally real, and I'm starting to remember exactly how I feel. Yeah, goodbye to the after party, let the truth finally show. I'm heading for the places where the quiet waters flow. We spent the whole night running, we were chasing the sun. Now I finally know what happens when the party's done. I'm walking through the silence, I'm walking through the gray, and I'm ready for the light of a brand new day. Brand new day. The lights are up, the room is empty, just me. Four a.m. and the blue lights burn in my eyes, searching for a truth in a forest of digital lies. I'm scrolling through the ghosts of people I used to know, watching their highlights while I'm stuck in the low. My thumb is moving like a ghost on a restless machine, chasing the feeling that lives in between the green of a battery bar that's dying just like my sleep. I've got promises to click and data to keep, and I'm falling, falling deep into the digital void, where the silence is loud and the static is all we enjoy. We're connected by wires, but out of pixels and glass, watching the moments and the seasons just flicker and pass. I'm a string of ones and zeros in a world of code, carrying the weight of a heavy, invisible load. The algorithm knows me better than I know myself. It's got my dreams and my fears sitting high on a shelf, and I'm falling deep into the digital void, where the silence is loud and the static is all we enjoy. Oh, we're connected by wires, but we're miles and miles apart, trying to find a signal for a lonely analog heart, lost in the stream, lost in the glow, in the digital void where the cold winds blow. Refresh the page, nothing's changed. Refresh my life, everything's strange. Is there anyone out there, or is it just an echo in the air? Is there a hand I can hold that isn't made of light? I'm screaming at the screen in the middle of the night. I wanna feel the dirt, I wanna feel the rain, I wanna find a way to disconnect from the chain, but the server is calling and the notification pings, and I'm back in the cycle of these binary things. Maybe the void isn't empty, maybe it's just full of us, turning our gold into silicon, turning our love into dust. I'll leave my profile active, I'll leave my status as a way of see if I can find the sun in the light of the day. Error 404, heart not found. Error 404, falling down into the void, into the void. I'm walking down a hallway where the mirrors never end. I'm talking to a shadow that I used to call a friend. Every word I whisper comes back twice as loud. I'm lost inside the center of a one-man crowd. I shouted for a witness, I shouted for a change, but the walls are made of rubber and they're acting kinda strange. They catch my every heartbeat, they catch my every breath, and feed it back to me until I'm bored to death. Welcome to the echo chamber, where the walls are always thin. You can hear the world outside, but you can't let it in. It's just a circle of the same old lines, 1,000 voices, but they're all just mine. Yeah, I'm screaming at the ceiling just to hear the sound in the echo chamber where I'm lost and found. I'm scrolling through the feedback, looking for a spark, but I'm just lighting matches in the middle of the dark. The algorithm's humming the familiar little tune, like a lonely astronaut trapped inside a moon. It tells me that I'm right, it tells me that I'm golden, filters out the stories that I don't want to be told. I'm starving for a challenge, I'm starving for a no, but the chamber only tells me what I already know. Welcome to the echo chamber, where the walls are always thin. You can hear the world outside, but you can't let it in. It's just a circle of the same old lines, 1,000 voices, but they're all just mine. Yeah, I'm screaming at the ceiling just to hear the sound in the echo chamber where I'm lost and found. that keeps me up at night. Pick up a hammer, tear the insulation down. I wanna hear the noise of a real living town. No more playback, no more loops, no more jumping through these binary hoops. Let the cold air in, let the silence break. Give me something real for heaven's sake. The dust is finally settling on the shattered floor. I'm stepping through the ruins of the chamber door. The air is smelling different, the sky is looking white. I'm leaving all the echoes of the me I kept inside. It's quiet for a moment and it's scary and it's new, but I'd rather hear the truth than a lie that's always true. I'm walking toward the horizon, where the echoes can't follow, away from the chamber that was beautiful and hollow. Goodbye to the echo chamber, where the walls were way too thin. I'm opening the windows, let the world come rushing in. No more circles of the same old lines. I'm leaving all the voices that were only mine. Yeah, I'm singing to the silence and I love the sound. Outside the echo chamber, look at what I found. What I found, a real voice, your voice. The velvet is heavy and it's stained with the years of the sweat and the laughter and the salt of the tears. I'm standing center stage and the dust and the glare, with the ghost of the music still hanging in the air. I've played every hero and I've played every fool. I've broken the heart and I've broken the rule, but the seats are all empty and the lights are turning low. It's time to find the exit at the ending of the show. I remember the opening, the rush of the blood, when the praise and the flowers came down like a flood. We thought it would last, we thought we were kings, tethered to heaven by invisible strings. But the paint's peeling off and the costumes are torn, and the night feels as old as the day we were born. I'm taking a bow to the shadows and walls, listening for echoes in the hollowed out halls. And it's falling, the final curtain. The only thing left that is solid and certain. The play is all over, the script has been read, the words are all silent, the fire is dead. I'm stepping away from the edge of the light, into the arms of a beautiful night. Yeah, the curtain is closing on me. Don't cry for the ending, don't weep for the past. Nothing this beautiful is intended to last. If the story was perfect, we'd never move on. We'd be stuck in the lyrics of a half-finished song. I'm leaving my heart on the floorboards today for the next lonely actor who passes this way. Let them take up the torch, let them sing for the sky. I've got no more hellos and just one more goodbye. The balcony is shaking, the fountain doors are all locked. I'm walking the streets where the memories flocked. My face is all clean and the makeup is gone. I'm just a man waiting here for the dawn. There's a world outside that doesn't need a stage, a life that is written on a different page. The silence is loud, but the silence is sweet, as I feel the cold pavement beneath my own feet. And it's falling, the final curtain. The only thing left that is solid and certain. The play is all over, the script has been read, the words are all silent, the fire is dead. I've stepped away from the edge of the light into the arms of a beautiful night. Yeah, the curtain has closed on me. No more encores. The lights are out. The show is over. Mystery used to ring with the sound of the morning rush. Now the only thing that's loud is the weight of the silver hush. The diner sign is hanging by a rusted, lonely wire, swinging back and forth like a heart that's lost its fire. I remember where we sat back in 1994, before the world got fast and we all headed for the door. Now the windows are like empty eyes, staring at the street where the asphalt's cracked and broken from the summer's heavy heat. And we're walking through a ghost town, shadows on the wall, waiting for a phantom voice to answer to our call. Every brick has got a secret, every breeze has got a name. But in the silence of the ghost town, nothing feels the same. No, nothing feels the same. There's a swing set in the park where the irons turn to red, grown over by the ivy where the children's dreams were fed. The cinema's boarded up, the posters faded gray, the heroes on the screen all watch the people move away. I found a photograph face down in the dirt beside the well, a story of a simpler time that no one's left to tell. We built our houses high, but we built our spirits thin, and now the doors are open, letting all the cold air in. Yeah, we're walking through a ghost town, shadows on the wall, waiting for a phantom voice to answer to our call. Every brick has got a secret, every breeze has got a name. But in the silence of the ghost town, nothing feels the same. They say you can't go home again, and maybe they were right, 'cause home is just a flicker in the middle of the night. It isn't made of wood and it isn't made of stone. It's the people that we loved before we ended up alone. Don't let the dust settle, don't let the memories die. I'm standing at the station where the trains don't stop no more, just a traveler with a suitcase standing on a hollow floor. I'll leave a light on in the window of the house up on the hill, just in case the ghosts get lonely when the world is standing still. Maybe one day rain will wash the grayness from the sky, and a new feels the same. Just a ghost town, my town, your town, your town. I'm living in a palace made of crystal and light, where there's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide from the night. The walls are so clear that I forget they're even there, until I reach out my hand and I'm touching the cold thin air. I see the people passing by, I see them stop and stare at the boy in the bubble who's pretending that he doesn't care. I've got my secrets stacked like books upon a transparent shelf. I'm a prisoner of a vision that I built for myself. Don't throw a stone, cause I got nothing to shield the blow. I'm a map of the scars that I never intended to show. Every word that I speak is a crack in the window pane. I'm a desert of pride that's praying for a little bit of rain. It's beautiful, isn't it, the way that the sunset glows through the ceiling of glass, where the bitterest cold wind blows. But a house with no shadows is a house with no place to rest. I'm a bird in a cage with a heart beating fast in my chest, and I'm dancing in the glass house, waiting for the break, trying to keep a smile for the sake of the life that I fake. One wrong move and the whole world comes crashing down, turning my diamond kingdom into a jagged crown. Yeah, I'm living in the open, but I'm dying in the dark, waiting for a heavy hand to leave a permanent mark. I watch the clouds roll by and I watch the seasons turn. I'm a candle in a jar that's just waiting for the oxygen to burn. You think you know me cause you see the way I move and I breathe, but you don't see the roots that are tangled and twisted underneath. I'm a display piece, a statue in a high-priced gallery, selling my soul for the price of a digital salary. The world is a witness to every mistake that I make, in a house that was built on the edge of a frozen lake. The pressure is rising, the temperature's dropping low. I've got a fire inside that I'm trying so hard not to show. Crack in the corner of the room. Crack, is it coming for me soon? I'd rather be shattered than be perfect and cold. I'd rather be broken than do what I'm told. Let it fall, let it fall, let it fall, let it fall. The first piece fell at midnight, a silver shard on the floor. I didn't try to fix it, I just opened the invisible door. The air felt like a fever, the grass felt like a dream. I realized the silence wasn't as quiet as it seemed. I left the house behind me, a mountain of glittering sand, with nothing but my shadow and the lines upon my hand. I don't need the crystal, I don't need the hollow light, I just need the freedom of a dark and messy night. I was dancing in the glass house, but I'm standing in the rain. I've traded the perfection for a little bit of holy pain. Let the walls stay broken, let the diamond crown rust. I'm walking through the wreckage and I'm rising from the dust. Yeah, I'm living in the open and I'm finally at home. No more glass houses, no more sitting on a throne. Let it break, I'm outside now, I can finally breathe. Let it break. I'm standing on the corner of the busiest street, but no one feels the rhythm of my heart as it beats. I'm a shadow in the sunlight, I'm a whisper in the wind, I'm the book on the shelf that nobody's ever pinned. I said hello to the mirror, but it didn't say a word. I'm a frequency of static that can never be heard. I could scream at the top of my lungs until they bleed, but I'm just a background character that nobody needs. I sat down at the table, I filled up a chair, but they're talking through my body like I'm made of thin air. I'm a ghost in the hallway, I'm a blur in the frame, a face in the crowd without a face or a name. I've been wearing these clothes for a week or a year, but I could walk through a wall and I'd still be right here. It's a superpower curse, it's a lonely kind of skill, to be perfectly quiet and to be perfectly still. And I'm the invisible man, walking through the glass, watching all the people and the moments as they pass. You can look right through me, you can look the other way, but I'm the silence that's living in the middle of the day. Yeah, I'm here, but I'm gone, I'm a heart in a can. Just another day for the invisible man. I walked into the party and I stood by the door. I left no footprints on the polished wooden floor. I saw you laughing with your friends, I saw you catch your breath. I'm a living, breathing version of a life after death. I tried to touch your shoulder, but my hand just passed through. There's a world between us and there's nothing I can do. I'm a glitch in the system, I'm a tear in the map, I'm the fly in the jar that's beginning to snap. Can you see me? Breaking all the rules, can you see me now? When I'm playing all the fools, I'm tired of the transparency, I'm tired of the light. I wanna be a mountain, I wanna be the night. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Please, maybe being seen is a weight I couldn't bear. Maybe there's a comfort in the way I'm never there. I don't have to keep a promise, I don't have to tell a lie. I'm just a quiet observer as the world passes by. I'll wrap myself in silence like a heavy winter coat. I'm a message in a bottle that was never meant to float. I'm the invisible man, and I finally found my peace in a world that never noticed that I wanted a release. Yeah, I'm the invisible man, walking through the glass, watching all the people and the moments as they pass. You can look right through me, you can look the other way, but I'm the silence that's living in the middle of the day. Yeah, I'm here, but I'm gone, I'm a heart in a can. Just another day for the invisible man. I'm right behind you, but you'll never know. Invisible. Invisible. Mm-hmm. 400 kilometers above the pouring rain, I'm floating in a cylinder, a witness to the pain and the beauty of a marble wrapped in swirls of white and blue. I'm looking for the city lights, I'm looking for a view of you. The oxygen is pumping with the steady rhythmic hiss. There's a universe of nothingness beneath a lunar kiss. I'm weightless in the hallway, I'm drifting through the dark, while the world below is glowing like a tiny distant spark. And I'm high up in a space station, circling the sun, watching all the races that have already been run. the stars are all I see. In the space station, waiting to be free. I watch the sunrise 16 times before the day is done, chasing down the shadows, trying to outrun the sun. I see the borders vanish when the night begins to fall. From up here in the heavens, we don't look so big at all. The radio is silent, just a crackle in my ears. Funny how the distance makes the vision much more clear. I've got 1,000 sensors telling me I'm still alive, but I'm just a lonely traveler trying to survive. Waiting to be free. Is there air enough to breathe? Is there a reason not to leave? I'm tethered to a dream that's drifting further out to sea. The galaxy is calling, but the earth is pulling me back down to the ground, where the heart makes a sound. Through the porthole at the edge of the abyss, thinking about the simple things, the things I'm gonna miss. The smell of summer grass and the feeling of the wind, the way the story started and the way the story ends. I'll pack up all my data, I'll close the metal hatch. I'm a falling star returning, I'm a firework to match. The atmosphere is burning as I'm dropping from the sky, leaving the station for a final long goodbye. Leaving the station, finally feeling free. Touchdown, I can feel the weight again. I can feel the rain. Ground control, I'm home. Sound by sound, I remember sitting in the corner of my room with a cheap mic, fighting off the impending doom of a 9-to-5 life that was calling my name. But I had a different hunger, a different kind of flame. My notebooks are bleeding with the ink of my soul, trying to take the pieces and make them all whole. I spent my last dollar on a set of new strings, while the world was out buying those temporary things. I was tuning out the noise, I was tuning in the bass, looking at the mirror, looking at a stranger's face. But every single chord was a step to the light. I'm a warrior of sound, I'm a phantom of the night. So I'm hitting upload, signal fly high above the clouds, straight into the sky. I don't need a label, I don't need a crown, I I just need the world to hear this frequency I found. It's a long way up, but I'm never looking down. Yeah, I'm building up my empire, sound by sound. Now the rhythm's in my blood and the lyrics in my head. Thinking about the nights that I haven't gone to bed. Coffee in the morning, mixing tracks until the dawn. Wondering where the last 7 hours have gone. They see the final product, they don't see the scars. They don't see the struggle just to get among the stars. I've been ghosted, rejected, and told I should quit, but every no I heard just added to the grid. Now I'm clicking on the dashboard, setting up the day. May 15th on the calendar, I'm shaking hands with fate. No more what if, no more maybe someday. I'm clearing out the wreckage and I'm paving my own way. So I'm hitting up low, let the signal fly high above the clouds, straight into the sky. I don't need a label, I don't need a crown. I just need the world to hear this frequency I found. It's a long way up, but I'm never looking down. Yeah, I'm building on my empire, sound by sound. One click, one track, one chance. No turning back. From the local streets to the global stage, I'm finally turning over the very last page of the book where I was quiet, the book where I was shy. Now I'm screaming out my truth till the day that I die. Check the stats, check the stream, see the numbers start to grow. From a kid in Cambodia to a kid in Tokyo, music is the language that we all understand. It doesn't need a passport to travel through the land. I'm reaching through the speakers and touching every heart. This isn't just a business, this is living, breathing art. So if you're listening now and you've got a dream too, don't let them tell you what you can or cannot do. Just hit the record button, let the honesty flow. You've got a seed of greatness now. Watch the garden grow. Yeah, sound by sound, beat by beat, we're still here. The upload is complete.